Well, good morning everyone. It is about 6:15 here, and I'm getting ready for work, so it's going to be just like a really quick video because I literally have 20 minutes in the morning to get out the door to work. So it's going to be a really simple look this morning, nice and easy. Just get it slapped on my face and literally out the door. It's got to last 12 hours, though. That's the thing for me today. It's got to last 12 hours. And as you can normally see, dark circles, some imperfections, really red rosacea like cheeks, so I need like full coverage. This morning, if I'm on like a work morning, I get all my stuff out the night before. It saves me rummaging through deciding what I want to wear. It's just to think about minimising time waste. So I have my little selection here. I don't know if you can see it, what I'm going to wear this morning. It's not very good, I've not got the hang of this yet. So anyway, so firstly I'm going to pop on some Thalian. I got this moisturiser when I was out in Malta. I had a face mask, massage and so on and so forth, and their products were lovely. It smells really, really nice, and this is specifically for dry skin. I have really, really dry, sore skin, although I can have some breakouts because I have PCOS. I do have breakouts around about here. You can sort of see some scarring, because I can't leave them alone either. So just make sure you've got that. Whatever cream works for you, you need to have. Get some down my neck as well. I'll also be looking like a turkey when I'm old. Make sure it's in every nook and cranny. And I just like to leave that a little bit tacky. So the next step is using a primer, and I like to give it a good shake so everything is all together. So this morning I'm using the Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. Now I think with it having coconut in it, it's meant to be good for dry skin. So I tend to choose my products depending on my skin type, and it's really important that you have a really good base. It's like building a house. You've got to have a really good base. Make sure that's right in. That's a proper coconutty smell. It reminds me of something when I was young, but I can't quite figure it out. And again, make sure that's right down your neck, because you want to be taking your foundation down there as well. Now, some people like to use beauty blenders and some people like to use brushes. At the minute, I'm into using brushes, and this is one of my favourites. It's Tarte. I don't know if you can see the logo a little bit. It's difficult because it's reflective. Here we go. Their bamboo buffer brush. I love really nice quality brushes, and I seem to be totally obsessed with Tarte and It Cosmetics brushes at the moment. They're absolutely amazing quality, and I just think you need to have really nice brushes to apply your makeup to get like a really nice effect. Now, as I said, I wanted full coverage because I've got all of this to cover. I need to protect the nation from my face. So this morning I have opted for Estee Lauder's Double Wear. Now this is renowned worldwide for its coverage properties. This is in 1N1 Ivory Nude. Now I've got loads of different colours of foundations, and I go through different colours depending on the time of the year, because through the summer I get really quite dark because I've got olive undertones, and I tan really well. So I have lots of different colours just dependent on what season it is. Now I've put, don't know if you can see there, I've put a blob on, so I just sort of thinking this round my face on the brush, and then I just start to blend. It has a beautiful smell. I've got a little mirror next to me here so I can see what's going on as well. Make sure you get right up into your ears as well, give them a little colouring, and down the neck, because I always remember in the 90s when I was a youngin', just starting to get into makeup really, and all I had was Maybelline mousse. The look at the day was orange and it just went round there. And your neck was, you were white from the chin down. So to prevent that from happening, just give it a good blend. It's all about the blending. And I think the thing with foundations is you can put on as little or as much as you like, just depending on coverage. I've known some people just to cover the areas that they don't like, you know, scarring, spots, and then they just blend the rest in and leave skin. So that, I think that's a really good thing about foundation, is you can do that. I like to know that I've got foundation on my skin. I like to know that my face and the outer nation is protected from my face. Makeup certainly makes me feel much nicer. So I'm just going to pop. See, I don't feel like I've got enough coverage around here. You can still see all of that. You can see my hair's still wet. I don't tend to bother with it in the morning. So I'll just pop a little bit more on around my chin area. Under eyes, but I'm not so bothered about my under eyes really, because I'm going to be popping some concealer on under there to hide the bags. And again, just make sure it's all down the neck. That's better. And take a drier brush that hasn't had the foundation on it and just thingy that on, because I think it will take a little bit of the excess that's just sitting on the surface and just help to buff it in. I think that's what a beauty blender does as well, is just helps to take off the excess. But I tell you what, I also find helps, and I know some people might scoff at it, so that's absolutely fine. It's personal preference, absolutely. But I shave my face. I have, with the PCOS, I have lots of facial hair, and it's like a fuzzy, peachy down. So what I do is I shave it. It doesn't come back in any other form but peach fuzz. It doesn't. I think it's maybe a bit of a myth. I don't know, other people might have experienced something else, but certainly I've done it several times now, and the peach fuzz, it just comes back as peach fuzz. It doesn't come back like you've got a 5 o'clock shadow. Right, now I think that's quite a bit of buffing in there, so I can put that to the side. Yeah. Seems okay. So you always put your concealer on top of your foundation. I find sometimes if I've got a really nasty spot that I've maybe been at, and it's like bright red, it's like the Eiffel Tower on your face, just to put a little bit on underneath my foundation, and then apply the foundation and then stick a little bit more on the top just to subdue it. But my face today seems quite clear, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my concealer on the top. So the concealer I'm using this morning is Huda Beauty, and maybe not a lot of people have heard about them, but they're a really brand that's out there at the minute. Huda is just amazing. I love Huda. She's such an inspiration. This is called the Overachiever Concealer. And it's Whipped Cream, it's called. This is the lightest shade. It's a really full coverage foundation. Sorry, my brain's somewhere else. A really full coverage concealer. And I'm looking just for a smaller brush. I've got a smaller brush here. It's really nice in the fact when you see the applicator, it's like a metal. Can you see that? And it's cool. I think she's used the type of metal that like has a cooling effect on your skin as well. So I'll go ahead and just apply this. I'm just gonna. You can use as little or as much concealer as you want. Again, it's all personal preference. It's about what makes you happy with your appearance. This is the first time I've done my makeup in a phone, so bear with us. There we go. So, I look like something out of Braveheart. So now my little brush that I'm using is a Tarte brush, and it came with their concealer. Tarte. And it's a nice soft like miniature paddle brush that I find is really good for getting under the old eyes. And I would stick some on your lid as well. Just go for it. Just go for it. Now, I'm not worrying so much about the colour at the moment. Just make sure it's blended really well. Go back to the big brush, just so I can get the outer bits done. Because I'm going to put some contour on there to darken it up. And contouring is all about making the best of your face shape. I think shading, lighting, a bit like in art. Your face could be a bit like Picasso if you wanted. And again, this brush, this big brush that I'm using is Tarte. And again, I just love their brushes. Looks like it's blended in nicely. Right, so I'm going to be using Tarte. I love Tarte, and in the only place I can find it in Britain is QVC. Now QVC is fabulous because then you can get lots of deals, and I think with QVC you get like brushes, you can get sets, you can get lots of things, and you can get it like in the 3 easy pays as well, which is brilliant. I've used them a lot, and I think that's how I've built up a lot of my makeup collection. So this morning is Tarte the Sculptor. This for a little while. Very easy to use. You're just going in. Normally I would have bangs down, but these probably aren't even going to be even, are they? Oh Lord, they are. But when I go to work, I like to keep them up and out my face so I can see. Because my face is really round, I'm going to bring it right to the chin to try and disguise the fact that I've got 10 chins. So I'm going to take the buffer brush again and just buff it right in. And it just adds that nice bit of colour, like you've perhaps been away to Barbados for a week. I wish. I would normally put it down my nose as well, but because I'm just going to work, I'm not going to be that pedantic this morning. I just need to get my makeup done, look presentable, and get out the door. And that goes right under. What does that look like in the mirror? I would love to hear from you guys what products are your favourites, how you put what your makeup routine is in the morning, if there's because I love trying new products. So if there's anything that that you can suggest, then feel free to drop me in the comments, and I'll get back to you. So I'm going to go over this with a powder just so it's a little bit more, you can see it. So what I'm going to use here is the Bobbi Brown, and it's bronze, the bronzing, and that just will add a little bit of sparkle and colour, hopefully to my face. I need to use a slimmer brush and try this brush rather than a big powder brush. The light on this side, it's difficult in this room when I've not got one of those proper lights. To see, because God knows what I'm doing on this side, I can't really see. It doesn't look like I've got anything on. Never mind. Right. Now to set this, I'm going to use, because obviously I work in a really warm environment, so I'm going to apply it to basically like my T-zone to set it, because I get really, really sweaty. So what I'm going to use here to set it is IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. Fabulous. Nice little compact. You've got the powder, the pressed powder, and you've got a sponge underneath here. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not too sure in using the sponge, so I just use a brush. Again, Tarte Cosmetics. Is it Tarte? Love Trust and Fairy Dust collection. Beautiful brushes, really sweet. Again, QVC and IT Cosmetics. You can I buy all of my IT Cosmetics from Boots, because they've got the best deals going on. You get so for example, I got this for 37 something, but with that I get an IT Cosmetics brush, whereas normally you would just pay £37 for that alone. So with QVC you get the brush as well for that price, so I really do think it's well worth popping over to QVC. And again, the 3 easy pays make it much more affordable. So there we go, that'll set that. So now we need a blush. I've got a blush brush in here. I would normally, when I'm off work and got plenty time, I would use a cream blush, because I've really gotten into cream blushes. I think they give a different sort of finish, like a shinier finish. But when I'm at work, I like a nice, quick, easy to apply blusher. Good old-fashioned powder blusher. So the one I'm using this morning is Laura Geller's in the shade Cherry Truffle. It's baked blush and brighten. This is a really, really nice blusher, easy to apply. Lovely universal colour. You just need a tiny, tiny little bit. Literally, I give a little bit of a smile and just dab. try and sort of bring up the cheeks a little, just to get a little bit more colour. And this is a blush brush by Cosmetics. I want a little bit of mascara. I see I'm running over my 20 minutes. Light Camera Lashes Tarte. Love it. Came in a set. Absolutely love it. I've had it a while now, so it's lasted quite some time. I don't tend to, it's all personal preference, but I don't tend to go by expiry dates. If I've got it, it's staying with us until it dies, basically. I'm not one for wearing false lashes, I have to say. I've not got the patience, but I suppose if I should just sit and persevere, but I tend to just wear. Oh God, Struth, look at this. I've got some on my face. You can't take me anywhere. Sorry, I'll just use my mirror. I don't want to be ignorant. I tend to do the universal pose with my mouth wide open. I'll do one side, do the other, and then I'll go back to the other. Whilst it's just a little bit tacky, and I find that just that allows us just to add a little bit more length there. But you know what, I'm only going to work, so I'm not being that fussy. And look, maybe not how everybody likes their lashes, but it's all again personal preference. Don't let anybody ever tell you that something doesn't look nice, you've not applied it right. You know what, makeup is about expression. Love, Trust and Fairy Dust. Again, very sweet. Yes, makeup is about expression. So you apply it how you want it. What works for you. It would be a dull world if we were all the same. And this, what I'm using here, is MAC Cosmetics. Their Extra Dimension Skin Finish Show Gold. Now it was a limited edition. I always like my nose to have extra sparkle. I like my nose. A little bit on there. And a little bit up here. I will be glowing like a Belisha beacon. Yeah. Right. Okay, that will do that. So quickly, I should never say quickly, but I'm going to use Kylie Cosmetics matte lip paint in Chouk. Now with matte, it's really drying to get that matte effect, so you need to make sure that your lips are in brilliant condition. I'm just going to hit. So this is Soap and Glory Melty Talented, and it smells divine. So, hang on, I'm just going to stand up and look into the camera so I can get a better look at what I'm doing. These always smell lovely. So, I always like to overline my lips. probably don't even look even. And then this is going to end up this is going to end up with lipstick all over my face. It doesn't even look remotely even, but never mind, I'll try and... Hang on, use the mirror. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Now, so with that underneath, that should, yeah, that looks okay. I'm okay with that. So it shouldn't be as drying, because that's obviously what matte does. So I think you need to just make sure that your lips are in really good condition. Scrub them, moisturise them regularly with Vaseline, just anything, lip balm, whatever you can get your hands on. So that's all right. So I'm going to stick that in my pocket for the rest of the day. And I am going to use, to set this baby, is Estee Lauder's Set and Refresh. I've never tried this before. It is amazing. You need to get yourself some. Smells of cucumber. Really, really nice and fresh. So that is my look for work. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be coming along with more videos for you soon. I hope you all have a lovely Friday.